Right now, thousands of people are making more money in a month than most earn in a year, and the difference isn't luck, education, or connections. It's how they think about money, opportunity, and success. You've been programmed since childhood to believe that wealth is for other people. But what if I told you that every millionaire started with the same doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs you have right now? The uncomfortable truth is that your current financial situation is a direct reflection of your current thinking patterns. And until you change how you think, nothing in your bank account will change either. The wealthy operate with a completely different mental operating system, one that sees abundance where you see scarcity, opportunity where you see obstacles, and solutions where you see problems. They've cracked the code on something most people never discover. Wealth isn't about the money you earn, it's about the person you become in the process of earning it. If you're tired of watching others live the life you dream about, if you're ready to stop making excuses and start making progress, then this video will give you the exact mindset shifts that separate the rich from everyone else. Today, you're going to learn the 5 foundational principles that every wealthy person understands about success, money, and personal transformation. But here's my challenge to you. Don't just watch this video, study it, apply it, and commit to becoming the person who deserves the wealth you desire. Your future self is counting on the decision you make in the next few minutes. Most people walk through life carrying invisible chains they don't even know exist. These mental barriers, passed down through generations, whisper lies about money being evil or success being reserved for others. The wealthy understand something profound that escapes the masses. Your mindset creates your reality, and every financial limitation starts as a thought pattern in your head. When you begin to recognize these self-sabotaging beliefs, you're taking the first step toward personal development that actually transforms lives. This isn't about positive thinking fluff. It's about rewiring the very foundation of how you perceive opportunity and abundance in this world. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary wealth and those who struggle isn't talent, education, or even luck. It's the quality of their internal dialogue. Successful entrepreneurs have learned to catch limiting thoughts before they become limiting actions, replacing scarcity thinking with abundance consciousness. They understand that self-improvement begins with brutal honesty about the stories you tell yourself about money, success, and your own capabilities. Every millionaire started by challenging the voice that said, "People like me don't get rich," and replacing it with, "I am worthy of unlimited prosperity." The moment you begin treating your mindset as your most valuable asset, everything in your financial world starts to shift in ways that will surprise you. Your brain is like a garden, and for years you've been planting weeds of doubt, fear, and financial anxiety without even realizing it. The wealthy have mastered the art of mental gardening, consistently planting seeds of possibility, abundance, and unstoppable determination. They know that success leaves clues, and the biggest clue is this: change your thoughts, change your bank account. When you start treating your mind as the ultimate wealth-building tool, you'll discover capabilities within yourself that have been dormant your entire life. But here's what most people miss about this transformation. It's not just about thinking differently, it's about something much deeper that rewires your entire relationship with money. There's a massive difference between wanting something and having a burning desire for it, and this distinction separates dreamers from achievers in the most dramatic way possible. When Napoleon Hill studied the most successful people of his era, he discovered that every single one possessed an intensity of desire that bordered on obsession. Not desperate obsession, but focused, purposeful, unwavering commitment to their goals. This burning desire becomes the driving force that pushes you through obstacles that would stop 99% of people in their tracks. Most people have wishes and hopes, but the wealthy cultivate desires so strong they become unstoppable forces. of nature within their own lives. Think about the last time you achieved something truly significant. I guarantee there was a period where you wanted it so badly that giving up wasn't even an option. The wealthy understand that desire without direction is just daydreaming, but desire with a clear plan becomes the foundation for all achievement and personal growth. They don't just want to be rich. They have specific, detailed visions of exactly what wealth will allow them to do, be, and contribute to the world. This burning desire acts like a magnetic force, attracting opportunities, resources, and people who can help them achieve their financial goals with unprecedented speed. When your desire reaches this level of intensity, your subconscious mind begins working 24/7 to spot chances that others completely miss. You start noticing business opportunities in casual conversations, investment possibilities in daily news, and money-making ideas in problems everyone else complains about. But here's the secret most success books won't tell you. Burning desire alone isn't enough to create lasting wealth and achievement. You need to channel that intense energy into consistent, massive action that compounds over time, like interest in a savings account. The most successful entrepreneurs understand that desire is the fuel, but productivity and strategic action are the vehicles that actually transport you to your destination. They've learned to harness their emotional intensity and transform it into systematic, daily behaviors that build momentum toward their ultimate vision. When you combine unstoppable desire with relentless action, you create a success formula that virtually guarantees results. But there's still one more element that makes the difference between temporary success and generational wealth. Tell me in the comments, what's the one thing you desire so intensely that thinking about it gives you chills? Share your biggest dream. I want to know what's driving your hunger for transformation. The wealthy don't just think about money differently, they think about everything differently, and this shift in consciousness creates opportunities where others see only obstacles and limitations. While most people focus on cutting expenses and saving pennies, millionaires focus on increasing their ability to create and attract more value in the marketplace. They understand that poverty consciousness keeps you trapped in a cycle of scarcity, always worried about what you might lose, instead of excited about what you could gain. Wealth consciousness, on the other hand, trains your mind to see abundance everywhere and to approach challenges as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. This fundamental shift in perspective is what allows some people to create fortunes from nothing, while others struggle despite having every advantage. Rich people have developed what I call opportunity vision, the ability to spot potential profit in situations that others overlook or dismiss entirely. They see problems as business opportunities waiting to be solved. They view market downturns as buying opportunities, and they treat failures as expensive education that brings them closer to breakthrough success. This wealth consciousness extends beyond money management into every area of their lives, influencing how they network, how they invest their time, and how they approach personal development and skill building. They understand that becoming wealthy is not about accumulating money. It's about becoming the type of person who naturally attracts and creates wealth through value creation. When you develop this mindset, money becomes a byproduct of your contribution to others rather than the primary focus of your efforts. The most profound difference in how wealthy people think is their relationship with time and delayed gratification in pursuit of their long-term financial goals. While the average person seeks immediate comfort and instant results, millionaires are willing to sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term gain that creates generational wealth. They invest in assets while others buy liabilities. They educate themselves while others entertain themselves, and they build systems while others trade time for money. This patience isn't passive waiting. It's active strategic positioning that compounds over years to create extraordinary results. But the real secret to wealth consciousness goes beyond individual thinking patterns. It's about understanding how money really flows in our modern economy. And most people have this completely backwards. Every achievement in human history can be traced back to this simple but powerful equation. Focused thoughts plus consistent actions equals inevitable results. And understanding this formula is the key to all personal development and success. Your thoughts create the blueprint, your actions build the structure, and your results reflect the quality of both elements working in harmony toward your goals. Most people fail because they have either positive thoughts without consistent action, or they take action without clear thinking and strategy. The wealthy have mastered the art of aligning their mental focus with their daily behaviors, creating a powerful synergy that accelerates their progress toward financial freedom. When you truly grasp this formula, you realize that success isn't mysterious or reserved for the lucky few. It's predictable and achievable for anyone willing to apply the principles consistently. The first part of this success formula, focused thoughts, means more than just positive thinking or wishful hoping about your future. It requires crystal clear clarity about exactly what you want, why you want it, and how you plan to achieve it through specific, measurable milestones. Successful entrepreneurs spend significant time each day visualizing their goals, planning their strategies, and conditioning their minds for the challenges and opportunities ahead. They understand that your thoughts are like seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, and whatever you plant and nurture will eventually manifest in your external reality. The quality of your thinking determines the quality of your planning, which directly influences the effectiveness of your actions and the magnitude of your results. The second part, consistent actions, is where most people stumble because they underestimate the power of small daily actions compounded over time toward their achievement. The wealthy don't rely on motivation alone. They build systems, habits, and routines that ensure they're making progress toward their financial goals even when they don't feel like it. They understand that massive action taken sporadically produces far less than consistent action taken daily, week after week, month after month. Every successful person has learned to bridge the gap between their intentions and their behaviors, turning their grandest visions into simple daily practices that accumulate into extraordinary results. But here's the part of the formula that separates good results from life-changing transformation. It's the element that turns ordinary people into legends. What's the one action you know you should be taking daily, but keep putting off? Drop a comment and make that commitment public. Accountability changes everything. Building genuine wealth requires more than just wanting to be rich. It demands a detailed blueprint that transforms your biggest dreams into achievable step-by-step action plans that guide your daily decisions. The most successful entrepreneurs don't stumble into wealth by accident. They create comprehensive roadmaps that outline exactly how they'll reach their financial goals within specific timeframes. This millionaire blueprint includes their income targets, their investment strategies, their skill development plans, and their systems for creating multiple revenue streams that work together synergistically. When you have a clear blueprint, every decision becomes easier because you can ask yourself, does this move me closer to or further from my ultimate vision? This clarity eliminates the confusion and overwhelm that keeps most people stuck in financial mediocrity for their entire lives. Your millionaire blueprint must include 3 essential components: your wealth vision, your value creation strategy, and your personal development plan that ensures continuous growth and adaptation. The wealth vision goes beyond just wanting a certain amount of money. It paints a vivid picture of what that wealth will allow you to do, experience, and contribute to the world around you. Your value creation strategy identifies exactly how you'll serve others while building your fortune, because all sustainable wealth comes from solving problems and meeting needs in the marketplace. The personal development component ensures you are constantly upgrading your skills, expanding your knowledge, and evolving into the type of person who can handle increasing levels of success and responsibility. These three elements work together like a three-legged stool. Remove any one piece, and the entire structure becomes unstable. The final step in creating your millionaire blueprint is building accountability systems and tracking mechanisms that keep you on course when life gets complicated or challenging. Successful people don't rely on willpower alone. They create environments, relationships, and routines that make success more likely than failure. They track their progress weekly, adjust their strategies based on results, and celebrate milestones that keep them motivated during the inevitable difficult periods of their journey. They understand that becoming wealthy is not just about the destination, it's about who you become during the process of pursuing and achieving your most ambitious goals. When you commit to following your blueprint with unwavering consistency, you don't just build wealth, you build character, confidence, and capabilities that serve you for the rest of your life. Everything I've shared with you today isn't just theory. It's the practical blueprint that ordinary people have used to create extraordinary wealth and transform their entire lives. The mindset shifts, the success formulas, and the wealth consciousness principles you've learned represent decades of studying what actually works in the real world. But knowing these concepts is worthless unless you take massive immediate action to implement them in your daily life, starting right now. The question isn't whether these principles work. Millions of people have already proven they do. The question is whether you'll have the courage to bet on yourself, to challenge your current thinking patterns, and to commit to the consistent actions that create lasting change. Every day you wait is another day. Your dreams remain dreams, while someone else with the same opportunities but better mindset is building the life you want. Stop being a spectator in your own life and start becoming the architect of your financial future. If this video opened your eyes to new possibilities and gave you hope for what's achievable in your life, then subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell, because I'm committed to your success. Share in the comments the one mindset shift that hit you the hardest today. I read every comment, and your insights help me create even better content. Remember, your wealth journey starts with a single decision to think differently, and today could be the day everything changes for you forever.